You ever got to the end of the month and you've had to put your essential expenses like food shopping on a credit card? Not because you wanted to, but just because there was nothing left. And this might not be because you're not earning good money, you just don't know where it's going. I've been there myself. When I left the Royal Air Force, we moved into a project house, and we had a toddler. Money was tight. Every month there was a new expense that I wasn't expecting. And I thought, all right, okay, well, I've got this 0% interest credit card. It's 0% interest, so must be all right to put it on there and I can pay it off next month. It'll be fine. Turns out it wasn't, because the debt kept on going up, not down. And then the essential expenses ended up going on the credit card. It just spiraled down from there. So I knew something needed to change, and I came up with a plan, and I followed through on it, and now I'm in a much better place. If any part of that story feels familiar to you, then stick around. I think this will help. I'm Liam from The Honest Debrief. I help men and dads build a solid foundation in money, health, relationships, and purpose. Today I'll be talking about phase 1 of my Build Financial Stability program, Discovery. So what do I mean by discovery? We're not here to fix anything right now. We need to see exactly what is coming in and exactly what is going out so we can actually make a plan on how to fix it. So right now we're not looking to budget. We're not looking to cut back. We're just doing discovery. Most people will skip this and just go to trying to cut back a little bit or try and pay some debts off here. And then it's not grounded in anything. So they fail. This phase 1 has 3 parts to it. Part 1 is looking at what money is coming in. So this is every income source that's hitting your bank each month. This might be your salary, a partner's salary, any side hustle that you have, anything at all. Could be 20 quid that you earn from helping out someone on a weekend. Doesn't matter. All your income that's coming in is writing down. Try and note when this lands as well. So if it doesn't come in till the end of the month, you need to know that, especially if a lot of your bills come out on the first of the month. We're going to total all this up. That's going to be your baseline income for the month. Part 2. Part 1 was easy. Part 2 is a little bit more scary. Part 2 means you're going to have to go and look back at what you've actually spent, because it's what is going out of your bank account. An easy way to do this is to go back and download your last 2 or 3 months worth of bank statements. Now, most modern banks will allow you to do this through the app. If they don't, you can get a paper copy through the post. If not, then go into your bank and request it. The reason we do this is because you probably know a lot of the big outgoings like your mortgage or your rent, car payments. But what you might not know is exactly how much you spend on food every month. When do you get the coffee? When do you get the takeaway? And it's some of those smaller payments that do add up that you don't account for, and that's why you end up with no money left at the end of the month, and then your food shop has to go on the credit card. This might be difficult for some people because you've got to look back and you kind of got to judge yourself a little bit. But I do stress, don't judge when you do this. We're just looking at what has happened so that we can make a better future. So don't skip it, look back, just be honest. By doing this, you'll be able to pull a full list together of everything that goes out every month, how much you spend on food, all of your big payments. Now you know what's coming in and what's going out. Here's something that people miss at this phase. There might be some irregular expenses or some annual expenses that aren't covered in the last few months. These might be things like car insurance if you pay it on an annual basis, or even birthdays and things like Christmas or big festivals. The reason for this is because they come around once a year and you perhaps aren't saving for them on a monthly basis. So do have a look at these and have a think about it. For example, if you know that you spend roughly £500 a year on birthday presents for people, then what you want to do is you want to take that £500, divide it by 12 and save each month. So when someone's birthday comes around, there's a little savings pot ready for you to spend that money. And you need to add all these irregular expenses onto your monthly normal outgoings, so you get a total figure for what's going out each month. Now, this might feel like a lot to do in your head or on a piece of paper. So I've actually built a tool to help with this. It's a discovery worksheet that allows you to step through tab by tab, allows you to add your income, add your expenses, add any debts, investments, any assets you have like properties, and then it'll tell you your next best step to do. You can grab it for free. There's a link in the description. All you need to do is join the community, which again is free, and it's housed in there. There's also other people in there as well who are going through the same sort of thing as you, and I find that's great for keeping you accountable and help keeping you on track. They might have also come across the same sort of problems you have, so you don't feel alone when you're doing this. Also in the community, we have a weekly call. So if you do get stuck with anything, you can bring your specific problem to the call and we can discuss it there. But before you go and download it, let's finish it off with part 3, which is how do you make sure the money lasts the month? So now you've got your 2 numbers, everything that's coming in and everything that's going out. If you've got more coming in than you've got going out, then you're in a good place. However, if you're actually feeling that when you get to the end of the month and the money is running out, then maybe you've missed some expenses, or maybe you've allocated some income that's not a regular one. So maybe go back and have a look at that. If you're on the other side of that, where actually you're seeing your expenses and everything that's going out is more than everything coming in, then you need to make some changes. You need to see where you can cut back. And if they're about equal, then you need to have a look and see if that's by chance. Is it just an accident that they're about equal, or have you planned it out that way? And obviously, because you've gone and downloaded the spreadsheet, you'll be able to do this easily. So my challenge to you is, how are you going to do this? Most people watching this will nod along and think, yeah, Liam sounds like he knows what he's doing. And then they'll do nothing about it. And they'll move on to the next video and the video after that. And their finances will get no better. Is that going to be you? Are you going to take an evening, because that's all it takes, which really is, a few episodes of the next season that you're watching, right? What's more important? Bit of TV or sorting out your finances? You know the right answer. Go and download the spreadsheet. Go and get your bank statements. Sit down, go through it. You'll feel better for it. You'll be able to open up your bank account and not be scared by it, because you know there'll be enough money left at the end of the month. If you've made it this far, then you know it's the right thing to do. So do it. Just like if you've made it this far, then you know the right thing to do is to subscribe so you get videos that are on phases 2, 3, and 4 of the financial stability plan. At the start of this, you're worried about not having enough money to pay for your essential expenses at the end of each month. By the end of doing this, you know you'll have enough money for that because you've planned it out.